Finding silver on a Sunday. It's a good way to start. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Sobriety and Silver, where today I woke up sober again. The way I did that is I went to bed sober last night. Today makes 1,073 days of continuous sobriety. It is my 109th day of stacking silver. If you are new to the channel, if this is the first time you're watching my content and you like this kind of stuff, I would ask if you would just take a few seconds, hit that like and subscribe button, share this video. I'm trying to get to 250 subscribers by the end of November, and so far things are going pretty good. I'm getting a lot of support from you guys, and I do appreciate it. And if you are a returning watcher and you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. I'll do my best to keep you guys informed and entertained. So how did I start my Sunday off? Well, I said I woke up sober because I went to bed sober, and that's actually true. But I had to work from 10 last night till 6 in the morning. And I did come home, take a short nap. So technically, went to bed sober, woke up sober. So I thought I'd roll through or go through some nickel rolls. My wife's at work right now, just me and the dog's home. So I figured I'd work on this box a little bit. I've had it for about 4 or 5 days and just haven't had a chance to go through it. But my second roll, I did find a war nickel. It is a, if I can get it to focus here. Come on. Well, anyway, it's a 1943. Oh, come on. Philadelphia. There we go. 1943 Philadelphia. Let me make sure I'm telling you the truth. Yeah. So anyway, with this find this morning, in one of my other videos, I said it takes 18 of these to equal 1 troy ounce of silver. So this will be my 17th one that I can add to my loose nickels. And once I find my 18th one, I'll bag them up, and that'll be 1 troy ounce of silver. And that is why I go through nickel rolls, because the melt value on a war nickel right now is $1.76, and I paid a nickel for it. Now, what I want to talk a little bit about today is why I'm really starting to love nickels so much. I said the war nickels have a melt value of $1.76, but just a regular nickel up to 2014 is what I saw. Now, the other one's from 2014. I don't know. I'd have to look that up, but I'm just going by on the research that I did. What I do is when I nickel roll hunt, obviously I look for the war nickels, but I picked a year that I'm going to save everything from that year prior. So I picked 1971 because that's the year I was born. And I'll just start boxing them up. And over here I've got some. Like I said, I went through a couple rolls already. So I've found, this is all I've found so far. I got a 1958 in there, a couple of 64s. I find a lot of 64s. But the reason I do it is the nickel content is 75% copper and 25% zinc. So the actual melt value of a nickel, just for the copper value, is 3.4 or 0.0348, so almost 3.5 cents. And then it's 2 cents for the nickel value. So that puts your nickel melt value at almost 5.5 cents, 5.48 cents. And I just think it's a good idea, personally. It's not financial advice, but just personally, I think it's a good idea to keep some nickels. I mean, if you can afford to buy a whole roll or a whole box of nickels and stash them away, that's good. I just can't do that right now, so I picked a year, and anyone I find from that year prior, I keep. And they're starting to stack up pretty good. I don't know how many pounds I have. I don't keep them in. It's going to be interesting. I don't keep track of the dollar value I have. I just put them in a box like this and keep it moving. So I figured today, like I said, my wife's at work. I'm here by myself. Dogs are being quiet. Got my coffee. I'm just going to do some nickel roll hunting. Now the war nickels. This is my fourth box of nickels that I've gone through. My first box, I did find one. My second box, I didn't find any. My third box, I found two. And so far in this box, I found one. And I still have plenty to go here. So this is how I'm going to spend my Sunday. And if you are, into this kind of stuff, it's nice. It's relaxing. I enjoy it. I'll put on some music in the background, usually a little George Jones or something like that, whatever your music preference is. And just sit and go through go through nickels and see what I can find. I found two Buffalo nickels in previous rolls. One was a 1935 and one was a 1936. I don't have the book yet. Back here, my wife has the book that she can put. She has three of them. She puts all her pennies in, and she just started a YouTube channel. She just put out her first video, and she's a little nervous about it. Her name is Lady Penny Picker, and she just put her first video out this morning at 6 o'clock. So if you guys get a chance and you're into that kind of stuff, we could use the support. She could use the support and show her some love and get her some views. That would make her happy. Nickel, what did I do with my chart? Nickel roll hunting, like I said, I'm starting to get into it a lot. I picked this up. There's a guy named Two Sheds Gabby who's got a channel where he does all kinds of stuff. He goes through nickels, mostly pennies, but he'll do dollars, half dollars, quarters, stuff like that. But he's got this chart that I ordered from him. And actually, he's got an eBay store. And it has the key dates and the semi-key dates and things like that. And this gives you an idea, if you've never done it before and you want to get into it, of what to look for. And, what errors they may have. Not real sure what legs means. I'd have to Google that one. But you got the key dates over here too, semi-key dates, and there's your war nickels, 42 to 45. And from what I understand, not all 42s are war nickels, so you got to look on the back of the nickel. And if the mint mark is up here, that is a war nickel. It's 35% silver. But I'm not really into looking for errors and stuff like that, but I will. If it's on this chart and it says, large mint mark over dome, I'll take a second and I'll put it under my microscope and look. If I do find something, I'm not real sure what to do with it, I guess. Look up the value or something and maybe put it on eBay or something like that. Speaking of eBay, if you guys are looking for constitutional silver, junk silver, I've been really finding a lot of good deals on eBay from reputable sellers. Coin Shop Chris, he and I talk on the phone, pretty much every day, and if he sees something, he'll shoot me a text or, call me or something like that, and hey, eBay's got, a half a roll of quarters for blah, 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 or a whole roll of dimes or something like that, and then there's some really good deals on there. And I know a lot of the from what I understand, a lot of the local coin shops are just out of junk silver, and I don't know if that's nationwide or I have no idea. The closest coin shop to me is 45 minutes away, so most of my stuff is done online. But that's about all I got today. I mean, I'm going to have a nice, relaxing day. My wife doesn't get off till 4 o'clock. I'm going to try to get this box done. And if I find something worth putting in a video, I'll make another video tonight and show you what I found. But again, finding silver on a Sunday, one 35% war nickel to add to my stack. You guys have a blessed day, and I will see you in the next video.